Hey, good people. So I'm back for another week, and this week's topic is near and dear to my heart because I've just been seeing this way too often, not only with social media, but even in my own personal conversations with other women that I know, and it's something that has to be addressed. We have, in my opinion, an epidemic. We got a lot of women who are out here thinking that it's okay to take care of a grown man. We're talking about able-bodied, can work but not willing to work. I know girls who've been working since they was 15, 16 years old and in their 20s now and have always maintained a good work ethic, always had a job, always taking care of themselves, always paying their bills. If they have kids, they're taking care of their kids. But we have all of these men who feel privileged and don't feel like they have to work. And then they get with these women with low self-esteem, no self-love, and they take advantage of that. And ladies, let me just let you know right now, this is not going to be a video about bashing men because it's time for us to start taking responsibility for our shortcomings and what we're doing. And Cardi B said it best, a man is only going to do what you allow. So we got to start taking responsibility for what we're doing wrong. We got to stop being part of the problem and start being part of the solution. Ladies, love yourself. Stop waiting on someone else to validate who you are and what you are. I know that you didn't grow up in the best household. I know that you watched your mother go through hell and high water. But that doesn't mean that you have to repeat that cycle. You can rewrite this story. You can create your own. You're in control of you. So why are you letting a man live off of you? That's an extra mouth to feed. All of that just to have a man around? This woman living on the streets because they're trying to help out their man. If your man can't put a roof over your head or at least assist in that, what are you doing with him? What are you doing together? It's the craziest thing to me to see two people together who are not benefiting each other, not one bit, just helping to bring each other down. I got to talk to you younger generation right now real quick. If you are in a relationship and you and your man are struggling, don't take your man to nobody's house. Don't take your man to your mom's house, to your sister's house, to your auntie's house, to your grandmother's house. You don't do that. If you're struggling and your family member, whoever that may be, or maybe a close friend, if they are in a position where they can help you, you don't then come in and bring somebody else into that situation who also needs help. You're sitting here trying to stretch your resources to help out them. This is a grown, able-bodied man. A man should be working to take care of himself. He should never put himself in a position to be taken care of by no woman. But that's why I got to bring it back to us. And I got to say that, ladies, it's our responsibility to change that, not the men. Men are only going to do what you're allowing them to do. So if you're going to be a fool and willing to take care of them, obviously they're going to take it. Think about it like this. If you had a job paying $60K a year and you didn't have to come in on time, you come in when you want to, take your breaks whenever you want to, go on vacation when you want to, but no matter what, you still got $60K at the end of the year, even though you barely did your job. If somebody then came in and told you that they like you to start doing what all the other employees are doing, coming in on time, taking their breaks on time, scheduling their vacations ahead of time, but they were still going to pay you $60K a year, there were no consequences for not doing your job well. What's the incentive? What is the incentive for me to start coming in and doing all those things that everybody else is doing if I still get the same benefits at the end of the day? Some of you have been taking care of your man since you first got together. You've been making sure he got clothes, making sure he got a roof over his head, making sure he's able to eat. If he wants to be taken care of, you need to make him go back home to his mother. You didn't bring him into this world. That is not your job, ladies, to take care of no grown man. If he's not willing to work, why are you willing to position yourself to take care of him? If you went to the hospital tomorrow, would he be able to eat? Would he be able to keep the lights on? Some of y'all are sitting up grinning and taking pictures and happy as hell to be with somebody who, and y'all excuse my language, but happy to be with someone who brings nothing to the table. But for what reason? Because everybody is looking at you wondering why. Why is she with him? He can't do anything for her. And you know what's worse and what really breaks my heart? Is to see women in this type of situation and then they got to go outside of the household and ask other people for things. And this goes for people who are just dating and not in a relationship. This really goes for everybody. When you're in a position where you're in a relationship or you're dating someone, say you need something that obviously you need help from a man, maybe carrying something heavy in your house, maybe you bought furniture or something. And then you got to go outside of that situation and ask somebody else. You're sleeping with this person, they're getting all the benefits of a boyfriend. They're getting all the benefits, in some cases, as a husband. But then you got to go outside of that relationship and you got to go ask another man, can he fix your car? Ask another man, can he bring in some furniture you just bought from the store? That's crazy. We got to stop doing that. If we were to raise our standards, men would have to step up to the plate more. But you think they're going to do that if we're not demanding that they do that? You got to stop taking care of these men just to say that you got somebody. A lot of you are afraid to start over, afraid to go out here and look for someone else, afraid to be by yourself. And that goes back to wanting somebody to complete you. You should already be complete. Ladies, we are supposed to be a man's helpmate, not his mother. Y'all gotta stop taking care of these grown, able-bodied men. Ain't no man worth all that. I don't care what the situation is. If he can't take care of himself, what are you doing with him? If he can't help take care of you, what are you doing with him? Even worse, some of you guys have kids, and you don't even realize that your kids are watching your every waking move. Everything that you're doing, they're watching that. And what's worse is a lot of them are going to go in, imitate that when they get older. You got your young sons watching how your man treats you, how he doesn't take care of you, how he doesn't respect you, how he doesn't show you genuine love. They're going to see that. And a lot of them are going to imitate that when they get older. And they'll have you to thank for it. And even worse to the women who have young daughters. Your daughters are watching you be treated like trash in some cases. You taking care of a man, he doesn't have to do anything but wake up. You do all the cooking, all the cleaning, all the taking care of the kids, making sure they have everything that they need, making sure he has everything that he needs, providing all of his needs. But what needs of yours are being met? A relationship is a two-way street. It isn't about just the man getting everything that he wants. All he got to do is wake up as if he's some king. No. Women, please take your power back. You don't know it, but we hold all the power. We really do. I wish that a lot of us understood that. We hold the power and we can change the direction that the relationship is going in if we only recognized our power. So if you didn't hear anything else I said today, please listen to this message. Don't feel like you have to take care of no man just to have one. When you genuinely love yourself, there's just a lot of things that you're not going to tolerate. And most men will not even step in your direction because they already know what you're about, what you're not willing to put up with. And best believe, ladies, men talk. So when you date one guy and you let him take advantage of you, you take care of him, give him money, get your taxes and get him a new car, he's going to talk. And next thing you know, one of his scraggly friends are going to be hitting you in your Facebook inbox. We got to stop what we're doing. If you're in a relationship right now or you're dating someone and you found yourself in this position where you're making sure that they have everything that they need, but you're not getting anything in return, stop what you're doing right now and evaluate your situation. Do you know that he genuinely loves you? Not does he tell you. Is he showing you genuine love? Are your needs being met? Do you feel safe and protected in his presence? If the answer to those questions are no, you need to reevaluate yourself right now. And I know a lot of this just goes back to how you feel about you. It's impossible for you to have and build genuine relationships when you don't really have a relationship with yourself. So I advise you to find ways to love yourself. Find ways to see all of the good in you because you are beautiful just the way that you are. You are smart and you bring so much to the table. You bring light into a man's life. But don't let him suck the life back out of you. You are born to be a queen. That's my desire for everyone. I want everyone to start loving themselves more, to start pushing themselves towards greatness. And you can't do that if you're pulling dead weight of a man around. So that's why I push self-love so much. Self-love is a major key. So stop allowing people to take advantage of you. Stop allowing that man to put you in a position where you're struggling just to make sure that you and him both stay afloat. Stop showing your kids that this dysfunctional environment you're growing them up in is a loving home, because it's not. Show them a better way. Give your kids a chance to have a better life than maybe you had. You have the power to take control of your life and to do something different. If you've been doing the same thing over and over and over for years, taking care of this man, you're no closer to marriage. You're no closer to any type of healthy relationship. He's showing you all that he has the capacity to give you. And you know that that's just not enough. Make a change today. Only you can do that. But you got to be willing. You got to be willing to step out of your comfort zone and to step into something that's unfamiliar. But just know that at the end of that unfamiliarness, there's going to be happiness, there's going to be love, and there's going to be growth. And that's something that you need. You've been doing the same thing for years. Be willing to try something different. Hey, and before you go, don't forget to click like at the bottom of the video and subscribe to my channel. Share my videos. Get the word out there. We gotta make some changes. And we're only gonna do it if we're willing to have the proper conversations. Until next time, take care.